Hello everyone and welcome back to Joy's Creative Finger. Today I've built a private island home for a very private family, the Towers family. You've got Philip and Elizabeth Towers, the mum and dad, and you've got Paige, the daughter, who's a preteen living here as well. Now she's not their real daughter, and you'll find out how this came to be in the AR story that's to follow somewhere in between. So I designed this home with the intent to have great views of the beach all around and the island as a whole. And you'll see that there's lots of open doors from the bedrooms up top, and I think that's a really cool feature. Also, I thought it was a good idea to place these white curtains down below as an idea to cover up the openings if you want to. And the house has a chimney. It's not exactly a chimney, it's well, we'll call it that. It's servicing the dining area out here where there is a pizza oven, and you could also swap out the pizza oven for a barbecue if you want. And yes, I decided to place in some smoke machines up top, signaling that the pizza oven was on and that the family was having dinner or lunch or something. I just thought it was a cool idea and feature to the property. Now this is the rear of the house, and you can see there's a little solar panel with the weather machine in that section there. So it's like some sort of double glazing and a clear view of the ocean to the back of the property. And then you've got something of a front door, so to say. So you've got those plants at the top there. I was inspired to place that there because of the plants around. They look similar somehow, so I used it. This is Paige, and that's the door that you could use to access this side of the building and make your way down to this beautiful bed out here. Okay, now I've used bay windows at the top and bottom of this part of the house, and again you can see a clearer view of the top part balcony where you can sit down and have a great view of the ocean. Instead of an upstairs living room, you've got an upstairs balcony outdoor living space, and I think that's a great idea for both rooms up here. So the front of the house to walk into would be the back, this way. It's an actual front door that you lock, but it's a back door too. There's no real front or back to this house because it's just an island and you get here by boat. So just assume if you build it on a normal plot, that would be the front door, and then the front of the house should face your ocean. So Paige comes in this way, as you can see, and it's a bit set back with a curtained entry. And what you see here is a picture that's actually stuck behind the bookshelves. It's not glitched. I don't glitch in my builds anymore. And this is a nice study area for the dad, who's a writer, and he does not leave this house. They never leave this house to anywhere that's busy or populated. So everything in here is made for comfort. I really love the design of it. This oval room, or so to say, that sort of shaped room, is very cozy and comfortable and bright. Curtains all around, lots of books again stuffed away here and there. And there's art pieces from an online pack that should currently be in your games right now if you're watching in real time. So they've got those curtains, you know, all around these beautiful chairs, the lovely patterned rug. And of course, you know, if you click on that telly, your sim should be able to tuck their way around, as you can see here, and watch. But if you use a television with a base, it won't work. And I thought it was a good idea to have a boat model in here and a dried stash of seaweed for a flower arrangement. I thought it was a really good idea, seeing as they live on the island. I feel it really suits the style of the property. Now we're heading out to this open space here as we've come in from the entrance where the bookshelves are, and you can see that we're coming into the heart of the home, which is the kitchen. I had fun putting this kitchen together. It's so lovely. The entire family congregates here every now and again at different times of the day to either get a drink, a cup of tea, something from the fridge, cook a little food, and so on. And of course there's a back door to where you've got the pizza oven and the outdoor dining space. So Mum, Dad and Paige will always cross each other in this space at multiple times during the day. And as you can see, Paige's mum has just made herself a lovely cup of tea and will sit by her, tell her one or two stories, or just interact with her, and they cross paths here a lot. Otherwise, they would end up in their own different spaces and enjoy the cool summer breeze and the ocean breeze. But of course, as I say, this is where they tend to meet most of the time, okay? And you get a good view of where the dad sits to do his writing or to read a book or just to meditate. Originally the kitchen wasn't situated here, it was meant to be the living room, but then I thought there's lots of seating areas all around. It's not a traditional house, so to say, so this would be the center of the build, allowing for all the family members to interact. And of course, I'm so pleased with the fact that these sinks can have items placed at an angle beside them. It just makes it feel so realistic. And now that I don't glitch, I'm beginning to see more of these options. You know, I don't have to rely on that method anymore to make the house feel full. So there is an alcove in the space here. You've got a beautiful art piece on the wall, and the fridge is in that section. The art piece is from an online pack. There is a door on the side here that leads to a very small bathroom, but I still went ahead to make it as comfortable and cozy. So you can make use of this restroom if you want, without having to run upstairs to make use of the family bathroom. So if we cut our way across this center part of the house, you'll see again that there's a seating area here, facing the outdoors. That's why I chose not to make a sitting room in the middle of the house. And then you've got these curtains that look as though you could pull them, right, all the way along, covering up the space. Or if you didn't want to do that, you could just close the doors. But you know, closing the doors means you close out the sound of the ocean and everything. So the idea is that it's completely open and you could pull the curtain along and just cover up parts of the sun rays if you want. So you could work your way around to the outdoor dining area here if you want to, but I'm going to go through the kitchen just so you can see the access way there. So I'm just going to get Paige to tuck her way around back this way, snake her way around into the section here. You can see there's a door. So she comes out from there and can also help to service the table with food items from the kitchen. And one of the reasons I wanted this to be an outdoor dining area is because in reality, you would experience a beautiful environment while having your food. So what's the point of eating inside the house when you can sit out in a beautiful area like this, enjoy the ocean breeze, the sounds of the outdoors while having a meal? So what I have out here is this pizza oven. I also have a fridge on the side and a sink, but you could swap the pizza oven with a barbecue grill as well, and it will do the same job. They should sit down and eat. That used to be the case before, but not anymore. They wander off and stand and eat before they would sit down somewhere and eat. So it's sad that that doesn't happen in the game anymore. Okay, so here's Mum and Dad enjoying a horse ride. So that's the pet that they do have. So she knows how to ride a horse. And yes, I will give you a very quick overview of this area. But first, this is what I have up here. As mentioned before, you can see 2 smoke machines. Okay, and that's what's given the idea that the pizza oven is on. So this is a little overview. As you can see, the living room, the entrance, the main heart of the home, and then the alcove with a staircase that leads up to the private quarters for the family. How much private could they get really on a private island? So this is that double glazed window type of a structure that I put at the back here with the weather machine. And when you come up this corridor, you can see some art on the wall and so on. And then you have a door situated right here that leads to the family bathroom. So it's a shower, a sink, a toilet unit, okay, right there. And then you've got your washer and your dryer situated here for all the family laundry, as the case may be. So now we're heading back into that corridor, and you can see a siding table with a lamp and a device. So there are devices in the house. She also has her own private study area in her room, or she could wander downstairs with the device and use it there, okay? So there's a glass window here, and this is the door that leads into her own bedroom right there, okay? I've always wanted to use this bed for a preteen. I've done that now. I love the cushions on it, the gray shag rug, and I just think it's quite pretty. It matches the side tables, and then you got the hints of pink everywhere and a beautiful wallpaper, the pug painting, and then her closet on the side. She's got these fancy lights hanging down, okay? And then she has a great view of the outdoors from the window where she studies. She is homeschooled. She does not leave home ever, and it's part of the story that I'm going to tell you in this tour, so stay tuned for that. It's coming up in a few seconds. So she has never left the island. She has been on a boat with her family, but never to town. So this is her television in her room. I thought it was really pretty because it's got the fairy lights and the hanging lights, and it's white. It matches the house, doesn't it? And so she can sit here and watch TV if she wants to, play with her teddy bear. Or, speaking of the bed, she can sit on the bed, and it's got different options from your regular bed. Like, she can sit down and watch TV. She could have a drink here if she wants to. And I absolutely love that. That's the sort of idea I want for all the beds in the game. Paige is the only child of her mother and father, Philip and Elizabeth. But Philip and Elizabeth are not her biological parents. Paige doesn't know that. And her parents want to make sure that she doesn't believe otherwise. Now, it happened many years ago when Philip and Elizabeth went sailing around the ocean, as they always do. They came to a lovely shore and saw a woman leave her baby on the shoreside and take off. Now, they waited till dawn, and the baby was abandoned as far as they were concerned. So they took her all the way back to the private island, cleaned her up, and decided they will raise this child as their own. The birth mother, however, the next day had a change of heart, and she reported her child missing. She said she only stepped away for a moment to look for some supplies to take care of her child, and when she came back, the child was gone. The police sent out search parties all along the shore, and they searched for a couple of days and gave up. She's still noted as a missing person, but Philip and Elizabeth have decided that they know the truth. This child was abandoned. They've decided the child is theirs and have refused to give her up, seeing as they know they will never be able to have children again. This is how Paige became the child of Philip and Elizabeth. And as it turns out, they have ever since kept her on this island and given her a life of her dreams. And, well, the thing is, she doesn't know any better, does she? So this is a view from her room with that lovely bifold double door. You can slide that open that way, and she can basically just head out to that balcony. And as I say, it's like a living room upstairs. So she can go all the way back into her parents' room this way. Okay, that's the door into the bedroom for the parents. But she can also cut across, can't she? This way through the bifold double doors and not her main door from her parents' room. So it's just a nice open space here for all of them, but they can close off into their separate spaces. This is the bedroom for the mum and the dad. I really love this space, and I just thought it was fun to throw in this rug, this half-circled rug in here, just because I just liked it. And then I put a shag one down below, and they can close off the doors this way if there's too much breeze or wind, as the case may be. Now, they have a closet space on the side here. Originally, I put a full wardrobe here, and then I took it off and put this one because you can click on it and do all the actions required. I just wanted to set things down on top of that area the way you see it now. This is the door to their private bathroom. So of course the island has a private shower that's outside. There's a family bathroom and the private bathroom for the family. Lots of private in this tour, lots of private. Oh gosh. Anyway, here's an overview for you of the top part of this house. I love the colors, I love the way it is, and I really like this house. Now, I don't have a live build for this at all. What I have done is put in some screenshots of the floor plan so you can see how I put it together. It's best you build this on the private island, as you see here, just because of the environment that it's situated in. It's built for that, but of course you could go ahead and build it on a normal plot, and of course it's a small house, so it goes on a small plot, in case you were wondering. So stay tuned for the screenshots. Thank you so very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again soon in the next video. And as soon as I have enough time, I'll start to put back the live builds as I always have. Take care. Bye.